Hey guys, Real McCoy here, back with our second episode of Tell Me Why. So, in the first episode, we were with Tyler and with Alyson, and they came together after being 10 years apart. We also found out that Tyler was arrested by Eddie Brown, who not only is the sheriff, but is his uncle. And so he has a little bit of resentment against Eddie, but he gave him a peace offering. Maybe things could get better. We don't know. Um, we also finally made it to their old home, their old cabin. There's some bad memories there. We can see it happening, but we discovered that Alyson and Tyler actually share memories and they can pretty much talk to each other in their heads. So we had to go under the house in order to get into the house. And we had to go through a couple of tasks to do that. But what we have found was that under the house was Tyler and Allison's kind of play den. This is their area that they went and played at. So we've made inside the house, and let's see what's in store for us.
Of course. No lights, no power.
All right, let's see what we got here. Okay, we got the laundry room.
Alright, let's see. Broken shelf, broken jar,
Uh-huh.
the washing machine. Broken. The dryer never worked to begin with.
Marianne thought dryers.
Machine repair, Sam K, Robert
I
Brooks.
hated hanging drippy laundry.
Texas
I
for
refused
winter,
to
too
change for a few
expensive.
weeks once,
Tessa?
so I wouldn't have to do
Okay,
it.
cool. Let's see what else we got here.
We should take down the creepy masks if we don't want to scare the buyers away.
Oh, so now you don't want to scare someone with those masks.
Are these authentic Tlingit?
I doubt it.
I'm surprised.
How do you say
they were
that?
By fakes.
20 years ago, everyone was buying fakes.
Tlingit? Tlingit? It doesn't sound like they're saying lingit. There's like the T before it.
This bathroom still smells like Marianne.
A good scrub and we'll be rid of that.
We were so competitive about who measured taller. Like we actually had anything to do with it.
And after all that, it ended in a tie.
Yeah, none of that crazy stretching I did made any difference.
What if okay, so we got an A and an O here, right? We know A is for Alyson, O is for Ollie. But his name is Tyler. What if he was Ollie but changed his name to Tyler because of what happened with his mother, because he was accused of what happened to his mother? We don't know for sure that's the reason he was put into jail, prison, juvie, but we do know it has something to do with that. But who is this Ollie if it's not Tyler? It has to be the same person.
What are we gonna do with all her jewelry?
Well, I'm certainly not gonna wear it.
Donation pile it is then.
Good idea.
Wow. I forgot all about her weird concoctions.
And how she was always testing them on us.
What?
Lab rats.
Handmade soap. Still here after 10 years. Impressive.
You could say that about the entire house.
Not a total disaster, Ronan.
Hey. All right. I like games that when there's a mirror, it interacts. It doesn't feel like there's just this blob here and there's no reflection, because all mirrors have a reflection unless it's super dirty. You're not gonna really see the reflection.
I tried to bury this dress in the backyard, but Marianne caught me.
It was a pretty dress.
Yeah, well, we both know pretty was never my thing.
Huh? She tried to put that on him? Alright, that's the bathroom. Let's see, are there any memories we need to encounter here? No? Alright. See what's in here. Oh, this is that kitchen
String,
cabinet.
Glue.
Everybody has this kitchen
The holy
cabinet.
trinity of house repair.
Marianne loved having something to fix.
go with this one.
But not the part where it got broken, especially if we were the ones responsible.
I know. I'm just saying she liked to save broken things.
So Alyson is very tensed up right now. She doesn't want to be in the house, but she knows she has to be in the house in order to move on, per se.
What was she hoping to do with all these jars?
She used to barter for our clothes with homemade jam.
She tried everything to make ends meet.
Well, not everything.
Oh? Okay.
How you feeling about being back?
Oh. Did we
I
unlock
thought I
something?
knew what to expect, but everything keeps catching me by surprise. My nerves are completely raw.
I get it.
How about you? You okay?
Let's go with easier than we thought.
It's not as hard as I thought. But then, Fireweed was all about learning how to regulate your emotional response to stress.
See, that
And
fits
that's
Tyler.
working.
I think it helps to focus on the fact that we're here to let it go.
Well, I don't think I can let it go until it's actually gone.
Fair enough, fair enough.
Guess we never had time to complete the collection.
These came out of one of the
Nut.
prize machines at the
Mint.
Vicky's store,
Flex.
Yeah, you'd slide the quarters inside on the little tray, and then magic, out pops a sticker. Best mom.
Sponsored
Think
by
we
the
ever really
local
believed that,
goblins.
or were we just trying to make her happy?
right? Either way, it wasn't true.
See if we get any collectibles here. No. There's a lot of stickers, like, everywhere. Let's not go upstairs yet. Did they have a... Oh, no, that's just a
After all
window.
this time, I thought I'd feel more prepared to deal with this mess.
2005.
Of course.
Wait. I meant to go back. Hold on. Dang it. I don't think I can. Okay. It's fine. Wait, can I? Nope. Other way. There we go.
Hey, she drew some little hearts here. Oh,
What?
March 7th.
Oh.
Okay, that's an important date.
Hey, that reminds me. I owe you like 10 birthday gifts.
I think we can let that slide.
Was it her birthday?
I mean it.
Hey, you being back is the only gift I need.
Was that Alice's birthday on the 7th? March 7th?
The last few months are almost all blank. Only a few appointments. Most of them canceled.
What kind of appointments?
Hairdressing, I think.
Oh yeah, she did that for a while.
Okay. Me too, but don't write here. Okay. Alrighty then. And that was the calendar. Okay. Let's see.
Mary Ann's room.
Let's not go in there until we absolutely have to.
Okay.
Agreed.
Mom's room. I guess they both don't call her. Wait. Is Mom the same as Mary Ann? I don't know if they're the same person. Okay, I got a memory here. My controller's vibrating. There it is.
Mom? About me joining the hockey team? Mom!
Sorry, what? Not
Oh,
now.
there's our
Maybe
mother.
next year.
But you promised!
Keep whining, and my next year will become never.
Can you cut my hair?
Your hair is fine.
but I want to cut it short, really short.
What? Look, I'm tired. And I'm busy. Let's talk about this later.
You always say that.
Marianne said no to everything.
Okay,
Maybe she'll
Marianne
be
is their
pissed.
mother.
She was always on edge those last few months.
Yeah, and completely deaf to everything I was telling her I needed.
She pretty much always said no to me, too.
True, but it felt personal with me.
She pinched every
So she was
penny.
definitely going through some things, and it affected her relationship with her children. All right, let's read this. Hey Mom, we are so sorry the vase got broke. We didn't know you love it so much. We need to be careful and not act up in the window room. Next time we will try and use good judgment. Please forgive us for doing bad things. I'm sorry too. We should be more careful. I'm very sad we made you cry so much. We should play outside instead. I will tell Ollie not to be wild all the time. We aren't going to do it anymore. We are sorry. So he definitely has to be Ollie, but change his name. That's the
What are
only
you
thing that
reading?
makes sense. Our apology letter.
A letter
I
wrote
think
her
we need to be
to apologize
open
for
about
breaking that
everything
stupid
with
vase,
Alyson.
remember?
Bore your kids into good behavior. Great parenting strategy.
Old textbooks. Tessa gave them to us, right?
Yeah, she thought we were gifted.
We were. Just not like she thought. You think she knew we were sharing answers?
We shared for fun. We both knew them all anyway.
All right then. We got some smart kids. Anything here? No.
I don't remember these.
It's probably one of Marianne's unfinished masterpieces.
There's 2 of them. Maybe they were us. In some weird way that only made sense to Marianne.
That's true. Okay, we got a lot of family photos, drawings. Turn around, Tyler. What's
Wow.
this?
I'm so embarrassed for us. Mini Da Vinci's
Yeah, this
we
is
were
their
not.
drawings.
She saved every drawing we ever did.
There's a couple of these I might keep. She took so many pictures.
She took a
Yeah.
lot of pictures.
Like she had to document every second of our lives.
See if she wants to keep some.
You can keep some of them. If you want.
No thanks.
So Allison's
I mean,
really
I like the photos of us.
not wanting to.
I don't think I can forget that she
Deal
was
with
the
this.
one aiming the camera.
Fair enough. Okay, that was the window we were trying to get into.
I
Fireplace?
didn't realize how much I missed the smell of firewood.
I miss the cold winter nights.
What you mean?
here,
Every place
with big
in
mugs of hot cocoa.
there in
Yeah.
Alaska should have
Marianne
a
was so tired,
fireplace.
she was usually asleep on the couch.
As cold as it is there.
That's why it was so nice. No Marianne.
We'd use our voice so we didn't wake her up.
And then we'd be up all night telling stories and watching the fire die. And Marianne was none the wiser.
Well,
She was trying to save the planet way before Al Gore made it cool.
Has Al Gore ever made anything cool?
Nah.
I guess she was right about one thing. But you can't really blame anyone for not listening to crazy Marianne Ronan.
anything else? I don't think so. Maybe we head upstairs now? Yep, we got everything. Tons of stars everywhere too. Let's go over here first.
Where'd you come from?
A Tale of Two Swords.
Yo, what are you doing down there?
What do you think I'm doing? Trying to figure out if anything in Marianne's mess is worth keeping.
Any progress?
Not really.
She's probably
What
not
about
the
you?
best person to
What are you
go
doing
through
up
with
there?
stuff. Gonna check out our room.
I'm tired of her mess. Let's dig into ours.
Right. Guess it's time to mainline nostalgia.
I mean, I don't know. So at the beginning, they made a statement that your choices affect the game, right? Affect the story. So I don't know if we should be playing this as if we're trying to find answers, or are we just naturally going to find answers, or do we need to move the dialogue along to open different paths to the story to get different information?
Know this feels like home.
Wow, they had a nice room.
So much for my dream of being a hockey star.
Marianne thoughts
How did you convince me to let you put this up?
it was my favorite movie. Back then. We never appreciated this view as kids.
There's a nice view. Our space,
One thing you gotta
our
give
space
Marianne
contact.
is that she let us explore our artistic side.
You should have seen Eddie's face when I tried to repaint his car.
Yeah, I bet Uncle Eddie didn't appreciate your artistic touch.
I'd rather you called him Chief Brown if you're gonna be an ass about it.
Okay, so we're seeing sort of a divide here. So, well, we've already seen the divide, but it's becoming more apparent. So, Alyson has way more of an attachment to Eddie, Chief Brown, and so in a way she's kind of defending him, but she had more time with him to kind of get to know the guy. We don't know Eddie Brown yet, so maybe he is actually a douchebag, and she just couldn't see that just because of all the trauma. And then you have Tyler / Ollie, who doesn't like him at all because he put him in jail, assuming because he didn't believe, Chief Brown didn't believe Tyler about his mother's murder, and maybe that he was actually innocent. Well, we'll see. But we can definitely see the tension there between
Look what I found.
Tyler
What?
and Eddie Brown.
Only our greatest creation, the Book of Goblins.
Book of Goblins.
Seriously? It was in that.
All these stories.
I had ideas for so many more.
Marianne.
Frog
wrote a lot
earns
of
the
them.
right to
Yeah.
speak. The bear and
It's one of the
princess.
only times I remember.
The
her
pelican
being
helps her
at peace.
friends. The goblins irritate the Ice King. The moose teaches the goblins. Wow. These are just stories that they've written. That's super creative for kids. Wow. Well, we're not going to read it for this playthrough, but for anybody that plays this game, plenty of stories for you to go through here and check them out.
Where is it?
You looking for something in particular?
My diary.
You never told me about it.
Yeah.
That was the
With the way
point.
Marianne was, I tried extra hard to keep it a secret. Marianne. Yeah, that day she found out about it.
Uh-oh, we got another memory.
Mom? Mom! Mom, where is it? What did you do with it?
What now?
I can't find my diary. I know you stole it. Give it back.
Sweetie, whatever I do, it's just for your benefit.
You read it, didn't you? You had no right to do that.
I have the right to do whatever I need to protect my little girl.
I'm not your girl. I hate you.
You will always be my little girl. And no matter how hard you fight me, I'll fight twice as hard to keep you safe.
Wait. Wait. It's sort of starting to click.
I don't know how I never saw it coming. She told me right to my face. She was willing to hurt me to keep me from transitioning.
Okay. It makes a lot of sense right now. Okay.
There is no way you could have known she'd go that far.
I want my diary back. Her room was the only place I didn't look.
Okay.
Okay, but do you need to get it, like, now?
That diary was important to me, Alyson. Writing down my thoughts helped me realize who I am.
Well, then let's go find it.
You think her room is still locked?
Wow.
It always was.
So it seems like
I'm not looking forward to going in there.
Ollie,
I know, but we'll have to eventually, and I need it back.
Tyler was a girl before, and at an early age, he wanted to become a boy. His mother, Mary Ann, did not approve of that, and she tried everything to keep, well, her at the time from changing to Tyler. So Ollie was a girl at one point and then became Tyler. I'm guessing that's what happened. We still don't have like all the clues, but we saw in the first episode, if you remember, he had testosterone written on his calendar one day every week, and then he had to refill that prescription. If we're going through that transition from a female to a male, testosterone is what they give you. So, wow.
Diary's probably in Mary Ann's room. I should go check.
And it seems like he's starting to figure out or kind of piece it together. You don't always see it. Sometimes your mind blocks out these types of things. He's starting to figure out that maybe his mother wasn't
Hey, you. I just found your twin under the house.
as good as he thought she
Seen
was.
Better days.
Alyson. Okay.
Oh, this one wasn't mine.
Mine was down in under the house. We found that one. We found the other
It's
moose
the game
in the
we
last
made,
episode.
Illusion Tramway.
That game never made any sense.
Didn't stop us from playing all day.
Dude, we were kids. All we needed were rocks and bird feathers. Whenever we asked for a TV, she'd just bring home a big stack of books.
I think she did us a favor with that one.
You may not agree when we start digging into the HBO back catalog.
We'll see. Ugh. Some of our old toys give me the creeps.
What is that? It's supposed to be a dragon. It's got matchsticks for a tail. It's twigs for his body. Looks like some part of a plastic toy for the head. And you got your teeth, and they taped it all together and painted it. Wow. I mean, they're actually pretty creative, but still kind of creepy. Excuse me.
Hey, the postcard we sent ourselves from Juneau.
Forever alone.
What?
We barely had any friends. We even had to be our own pen pals.
Alright. Hello, Alyson and Ollie. We are writing from the past. What is it like in the future? Anyway, Juneau is super cool. We took the tramway all the way up. Ollie was scared. Liar. We got some books, but mommy went to the restaurant at night and forgot them. It was cool. There were a lot of whales on the ferry. No, there wasn't. They were in the water, excuse me. Stupid. Anyway, here's a postcard to remind you how awesome we are, especially me. ANO, Alyson and Ollie Ronan. 12 Canary Road, Delos Crossing, Alaska. So, I'm pretty sure at this point we've had a lot of clues and evidence to point that he was Ollie at one point, and Ollie was a girl. Or
The diary's probably in Marianne's room. I should go check.
I mean, one of two things. I want to make sure we don't miss a collectible. Ollie was a boy the whole time, but in order to prove that to his mother, he had to boost his testosterone. Or Ollie was a girl, and because, like he said, she stopped him from making that transition, was trying to stop him from making that transition, he then started taking testosterone.
The Ice King finally caught the hag. His furious voice could be heard throughout the forest. For your wickedness, you will be eternally bound to the lake. What? No way.
Quiet, let me finish.
You will no longer be allowed to leave. Not even under a full moon. The moon hag was imprisoned in the lake, and she never again tried to escape. And then the title. What do you think? Not bad, right? I guess that's okay. But I would have changed the end. What? No way!
The Ice King. I totally forgot.
The
about
Ice
him.
King.
That's because it was dangerous to mention his name. He was too powerful.
So who was the Ice King? Alright, so we got everything up here. Let's go down to Mary Ann's / their mother's room.
Hold up.
What?
Remember this?
Unfortunately.
You must solve my riddle to earn the right to enter the princess's sanctum.
Nothing a good hard shove won't take care of.
I mean, yes, we could brute force it, but it might be kind of fun to finally solve it, right?
We have different definitions of the word fun.
Okay, well, if we break it, we're just gonna have to fix it for the sale. So let's at least try not to. You
Good
have
point.
the Book of Goblins?
Yep.
Hand it over.
Alright. Okay, so we get to interact with the storybook. Actually has a bigger
What are
meaning.
you looking for?
The image on the door. It's making me think of a story from the book. One that Marianne wrote.
You have a way better memory than me.
Well, the Book of Goblins was my creation.
And you'll never let anyone forget it.
And don't forget it.
Here it is. The one about the princess's party. Give it a read. I think the symbols may represent something in the story.
Okay, so this is actually
First
pretty
those
cool.
memories,
So you're
story
not
puzzles.
exactly trying to skip the book.
What a weird day.
They're giving you a chance
What
to
a weird
sort of
childhood.
read
Touche.
into it. Read the stories they created while also solving a puzzle. Okay. Wait. So let's see what we got here. Should I know where to go? But I'm not sure what we're looking for. It was on the bear first, correct? So is there maybe look at the index. The bear and the princess. You have the bear's big paws? Question mark? Could that be one? Bear, frog, wolf, princess. So I think bear and the princess. Let's look. Let's look at the index. Bear and the princess. Maybe the princess makes new friends? Question mark. The frog earns the right to speak. And then what is that? A wolf? The mad hunter gets his hand back. Maybe the wolf is a mad hunter? This is difficult.
You sure you're gonna be able to crack it?
I need some help.
I need some help.
I've got a few ideas.
Okay, I read the story. What was I supposed to get from that?
Look at the wheels. The symbols are the same as the animals in the story.
Yeah. And the princess had to guess who'd given her the presents.
Yes, I bet we have to do the same thing.
The gifts? Wait.
Thank you for sharing your wisdom, Master Alyson.
Okay. So the princess had gifts. Princess party. That's where you get gifts. Alright. Let's read. The princess's party. Once upon a time, in a deep and ancient forest, the princess was melancholy because it was the 1 year anniversary of when she had run away from home. Sensing her sadness, her forest friends showed up at her door. They were headed by the pelican, Pios, and attentive, pious and attentive, and organized by the moose, stalwart and farsighted. The old bear was there, with his claws so sharp, as well as the big frog prattling away. Even with the haughty muskrat, who mostly came out at night, had come, the bear invited her to ride on his back, promising no wolf would carry her path. And then the animals led her to a fairy glen where a fabulous party had been prepared. There was a buffet of seafood the pelican had served from her never emptying beak. The air was filled with winking fairy lights the moose had arranged after clouds filled the sky, and the gregarious frog mixed up fizzing drinks. Only the muskrat had done nothing in particular, mooching off everyone else's hard work. The princess had a very good time at her party, such a good time that she forgot to say thank you to any of her friends. Noticing this, the fairies devised a bit of mischief. When the princess went to open her gifts, she found 3 identical boxes at the edge of the glen. Puzzled, she turned back and gasped. The entire party had vanished. Because you have taken your friends for granted, called the naughty fairies, we have hidden them from you, but we like games. Guess who has given you each of these presents, and you'll get your friends back. The princess opened the first box. Inside there was a torch, which when lit revealed the truth. Said the princess. Someone wants to make sure I don't get lost in the woods when it's dark, and that I always see right from wrong. Which of my friends would give me a gift like that? She opened the second box. Inside there was a magic sword, which would leap right out of the bear's hands to defend them. Said the princess. Someone wants to make sure I am protected if I am ever under threat. Which of my friends would give me a gift like that? She opened the third box. Inside there was a bag of coins that always provided money if it was for something the bearer truly needed. Said the princess. Someone wants to make sure I have money to buy food when I am hungry and clothes when I'm cold. Which of my friends would give me a gift like that? The princess thought about her friends and then she smiled certainly. Fairies, she said. I may have been thoughtless, but I appreciate all that my friends had given to me and all that they have done for me. She gave her answers, and the Vex fairies were forced to restore the party in a flash of colorful light. One by one, she gave the animals a hug and thanked them for their presence, the party, and all they have done to help since she moved into the forest. And that is how the princess celebrated her first anniversary in the woods. Okay. Let's see. Someone wants to make sure there's a torch. We have a torch, a magic sword, and a bag of coins. So none of these are carrying anything in particular. So hold on. Maybe Alyson can give us another
You think
clue.
you're any closer to an answer?
Need some help.
I think I need some help.
Okay, let's think this through.
I'm 21, and I still can't crack a
21?
puzzle made
You're that
for
young?
11-year-olds.
We just need to think like Marianne. I'm personally glad that doesn't come naturally to us.
Okay, the gifts. The Torch of Truth.
So the torch. It's supposed to reveal truth and separate good from evil.
Marianne could have used one of those.
The animal we're looking for kinda sounds like a judge. Or a cop.
We didn't have any cops in the stories. But maybe just a rule follower?
Yeah. I'll keep looking.
Okay, so whoever had the torch was a rule follower.
So, one of the animals gave her a sword.
It must have been from someone who wanted to take care of her physically.
A bear?
I'm totally stumped by the bag of coins.
Yeah, none of the animals were especially rich.
Maybe it's not about the money then. Maybe it's about wanting to help someone in need.
Okay. Let's see what we got here. Did any of these help anybody in particular? The old bear with his claws so sharp, so the bear could have been the sword. Organized by the moose. Nah. It can't be the wolf. Pelican, pious and attentive, organized by the moose, forward and far-sighted. So maybe the pelican's helpful. So it's gotta be. Wait, is there any other clues?
Any ideas about the torch?
They mention fairy lights in the story. It could be tied to that?
That would be the moose. And then the sword.
Any more thoughts about the sword?
There was something in there about one of them wanting to protect her from wolves.
That'd be the bear. We did it! Oh my god. I did not want to read every single one of those stories to figure it out, but we got it. We got it. So definitely ask Alyson for help. Unless you want to read the stories.
And boom.
They're actually
we're
pretty
in.
good stories. Well, for children. How's that light still on?
After so many years, I expected this to feel more, you know, like a win.
Speak for yourself. I'm the one who solved the riddle.
Why do I feel like you're not gonna let me forget that?
Oh,
Where do you think we should start looking?
I don't know. Where in this mess would she stash someone else's personal thoughts?
it's a good question.
Straight in the trash?
No. I bet we could sell it on the internet.
True. Maybe we could sell it to the guy who collects John Wayne Gacy's clown paintings.
Wait a minute. Felt something. Right here.
I just can't get through. Whatever's going on, they won't let me in. They used to tell me everything, but they shut me out, Tessa. They've shut me out. I've had so much on my plate lately, and they're convinced I'm the enemy, and I don't know why. I need them. I need my goblins.
I remember now. We heard her crying. We listened through the door.
Seeing her like this, as if she's still here,
It really sucks.
she was really coming apart those last few months, wasn't she?
So we're starting to see the decline of her mental stability. Like she seemed to be a good mother at first, and then something happened. We still don't know what that is. We'll find out later. But something happened to trigger
So she was standing here,
these
spying
emotions.
through the window, drawing us while we played.
She always had her eye on us.
My entire body just shivered.
I tried to read this one.
Tom, let's see.
I can never figure out the order of the chapters, though.
Didn't the author go insane or something? No wonder Marianne liked it.
Jesus, Alyson's so brutal. Such a savage.
Sewing lessons were the absolute worst.
She made all our clothes. I'm sure she needed the help. And I, for one, am happy I can fix a torn seam.
Anything in here? Nope. What's this? Oh, another collectible? Sweet. Let's check it out. Oh. What happened to the sound? Okay, well. No sound there. The wise princess is a runaway from a far-off land. She won't tell anyone that what she's running from because just thinking about it makes her cry. She is friends with all the animals of the forest and has a kind and generous soul. All right. Our third collectible. Let's see what we got here.
She and Tessa were best friends. Until suddenly they weren't. Wonder what happened.
So
Either
Tessa was a
got
good
sick
friend of the
Marianne's
family.
moods, or Marianne got sick of Tessa's judgment.
Which happens sometimes is you're just no longer friends with people. There we go.
It's here. I knew it. I fucking knew it.
Do you think she read it?
Of course. She was nosy as hell.
Raising your transgender child. We were right. Does Alyson not know?
Where did you find that?
It was on her desk with her papers.
Seriously? Are you fucking kidding me?
Look, we gotta be really careful not to overthink this.
But it doesn't make any sense. She was mad, right? She was mad I cut my hair. She attacked me because I cut my hair.
She was mad and she attacked you. We both saw it.
Then what is this shit?
I don't know. I don't know. Tyler, come here.
Wait, what?
She can't do this to me. Not now. When I finally made sense of a few things.
Well, that was your first mistake. Thinking the world made any kind of sense. 10 years in the grave, and she's still finding new ways to piss us off.
Yeah. I think I need some air.
So are they mad because it seems like she actually wanted to help him? But they just couldn't see that?
Really sure?
Alright, so we're gonna end this second episode there. We explored the house. We got a little bit more info on Mary Ann, their mother, who Ollie / Tyler is. Which in the first episode we were confused. Why was it Ollie and not Tyler on like the walls, and he kept referring to some of the memories as Ollie or Alyson did. And then we saw in this episode that in one of the memories he was actually a girl at one point, and his mother seemed to want him to stay that way, wanted him to stay as a girl, but he didn't want that. He wanted to cut his hair short. And as we just seen, she had a book on how to raise a transgender child, but also had virtues, I guess a brochure on virtue signaling. So maybe it'll explain a little bit more, but I'm not entirely sure if that means something happened because they thought she was mad, or are they upset because that thing happened and they're unsure if was she really mad at them? Was she really trying to harm them? I mean, if you have a book on how to raise a transgender child, I mean, what happened? But you also had virtue. I don't know. But we'll continue on the next episode, and we'll get some more info. But I'm really loving the story so far. Seems to be a lot of twist and turn, and the interactions seem to be very detailed, and I like that. But I'll see you guys on the next episode, and catch you later.